Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Let's Warp Off with Kevin. If you don't like it, you can go warp yourself. My name is Kevin, and today we'll be talking about the Star Trek Discovery Season 2 premiere, Brother. So Star Trek Discovery returns for its second season with an exciting and fun episode that serves to accomplish several tasks, including introduce a new series regular, or season at the very least, Anson Mount's Captain Pike. And we also have the establishing of the overarching plotline of the season, the Red Angel mystery, also setting up Michael Burnham's storyline involving none other than her adopted brother, the legend known as Spock, and also administer a tonal shift as well, clearly taking Discovery away from the darker approach of Season 1. So the episode does feel a bit heavy on setup, and as a result, some of the cast aren't given a ton to do. Maybe like Saru doesn't seem to do too much. But this can be excused as the overall feel of the episode, of the show, is now standing on much firmer, I think, feel and also assured footing than when it debuted. Anson Mount is instantly likable as Pike, who is, of course, the first on-screen Trek captain in the pilot of The Cage. The story is set a couple years afterwards, and so Mount's take on the character is actually slightly different than that of the late Jeffrey Hunter from the episode. He's very charismatic and seemingly without the emotional baggage that Hunter's Pike had. This Pike is almost very much an anti-Lorca, the perfect antidote for the disco crew. After they were burned, so badly by the first captain. Pike isn't interested in rank, and he wants to know everyone's first name, and is ready to, of course, boldly go. Also, he's funny. He's like, "Where's the red thingy? Where's the red thingy?" I thought he was really great. The episode's sort of major action set piece really does feel the stuff of an Abrams movie, really, for better or for worse. A high-speed landing pod race that allows the disco bridge crew, which, again, they were so often underutilized in Season 1, honestly. So they were also, in this scene, they were help getting to save the day for the new captain. And scenes like this are really a testament to the importance of the show to CBS, and to the amount of money they're willing to spend on it as well. It feels like, the production just feels like it's the most expensive episode of Star Trek ever made, honestly, or it seems that way so far. I was very impressed with the production quality, for sure. And again, I like that the bridge crew had more to do. We get to hear the other names, and I like how Ariam also stayed her rank when Pike said he didn't have to, so I thought that was kind of funny. As for Spock, we do get to see, bratty little baby Spock in flashbacks, and we hear Ethan Peck's voice, and Ethan Peck is going to be the actor that's going to be playing Spock in the future episodes. And that's fine, just like how the Enterprise ship is present, but certainly not the focus of the episode. The main thrust of the Spock story right now is how Burnham's relationship sort of with her brother got off to a very rocky start, and perhaps never fully recovered. Her trip to her brother's quarters on the Enterprise doesn't just offer some nice little Easter egg for fans. For example, in the quarters, going over those Easter eggs right now, we see the Vulcan bells from Mock Time. We see a 3D chess set, a Vulcan lute, and also that metal partition with the circular openings. It was standard issue on the Enterprise, so I really liked that. It's a really nice shout out to TOS. But again, it was also really a chance for Burnham and the audience to really reflect on the dysfunctional nature of the House of Sarek. Can Burnham and Spock make amends this season? That's really, I think, the crucial question of this whole thing. It's not really the Red Angel. I mean, the Red Angel's a part of it, but the Red Angel mystery is basically a MacGuffin that started driving the plot forward. It's like, that's really the crux of it. I think, can Burnham and Spock make amends is really going to be the focal point of this season. I'm really excited for it. So overall, I would say Star Trek Discovery Season 2 is off to a very good start as the show readjusts itself with a new captain, Anson Mount's Pike, and a bit of a tonal change as well from the less dark and gloomy than last year's war-heavy story. They even injected a fair amount of humor as well. Great line from Tilly that, of course, says, this is the power of math, people, which I really love. I really thought that was great. I think most of the humor was pretty good, with the exception of maybe the elevator scene, with the Saurian, I believe, is the alien, and he kind of sneezes and stuff. I don't know if I really liked that as much. Personally, I think the Orville did that scene much better. So I think that it just kind of reminded me too much of that, I think. So I'm like, I don't know if that scene of humor worked for me so much, but I think most of the humor was pretty good and was fine, I suppose. And again, I think the inclusion of classic characters like Pike and Spock so far seems to really work towards the benefit of the show. And as well as the larger Red Angel mystery, again, it does feel like more of a MacGuffin drives the plot, so again, we'll see how that plays out. It's really hard to tell and see where that goes. They're definitely treating the Red Angel thing as sort of more of a threat. Again, they'll wipe out the entire galaxy or whatever. And personally, I think it might be better maybe if it was more of a scientific anomaly or something, or maybe something more scientific as opposed to a dangerous threat. But again, that's just me. So again, overall, I would definitely give the premiere at least 4 out of 5 Kevins at the very least, maybe 4.5. Because again, it was almost really good for me with a couple little small exceptions here and there. But I thought it was a very strong premiere, one of the strongest premieres Star Trek's had, I think, so far. So yeah, again, I'm really looking forward to the rest of this season. I am definitely game. So it's an exciting time to be a Star Trek fan, I think, right now. We have a lot of things to look forward to. More Discovery episodes, the Picard show, the Lower Decks show, Section 31 spinoff. It's a great time right now. I'm really excited. So again, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And also be sure to hit that bell as well for notifications. And I also want to ask you one more thing, and I'm going to start doing this for every video I do. The question of the day. So the question of the day is, what did you all think of the premiere? What did you all think of the episode? What are your thoughts? Please make sure to leave it in the comments below on the page as well. Just leave the comments on the page. And again, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Again, like, share, and subscribe. And so again, until next time, this is Kevin, signing off. Goodbye.